Good evening, everyone. Oh, some bright and cheerful. We've had a mare of a day.
Good maze.
Eh?
Oh. Got a bit vigorous for me. I
know. You've been going a bit gung-ho, were you?
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
That's what it's supposed to be.
Hi,
Steve!
Hiya, Steve. How are you?
Hello, Steve! Oh, you're talking to Jeanette? Oh, alright.
Do you know? We've had no end of problems with this patio door today. Yeah. Come out and put glass in. Chris were having to force the door open. So they came out, did a few adjustments. Right, that sorted that out. Yeah, that caused another problem because it wouldn't lock. So they come out this afternoon because they all come around and said, oh, you're satisfied with your blah, 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 you know, your windows and whatever. Chris says, no, not really. He says, first of all, he says, it was sticking, it was cracked. And last night, we had to leave it unlocked because what lock?
It's since they changed door, innit? A window.
So, Chris had to put it down as an emergency because we couldn't lock it. Guy come out tonight and he's at a loss. He reckons that the frame or the door is misaligning, so it keeps dropping. Yeah. I hope she's all right, Amjad.
Yeah, I hope she's all right, Amjad.
So yeah, stressed is not the word. And there were a guy come with Ivy's jacket on, and he put first aid in mental health. I says, he got about an hour. You know, joking aside, but yeah. And apparently, our house is the first to have the new kitchen and bathrooms done. Happy days. So while we sort of got ours all reconnected and got a brand new kitchen, everybody else has gone, you know, got that thing to come. So, but yeah, the amount of people that's been stood messing about with that door today, you know what I mean? It don't take that many to change a light bulb. You know, just say. It seems like they rectify one problem and cause another. So, and even the guy that come out tonight and he says, you know, he was just scratching his head. Didn't know, you know, when he says, seems like it's right 1 minute and then it drops. And it's making the lock and everything all out of line. So that's why it's intermittently locking and not, because it's all out of line. I don't know. I forgot about that. Well, while he was messing about with them doors, Biscuit come down here. And I'm sat here and I'm going. So Chris comes and sits down. I says, he's dropped one. So I had to say to workman, I says, yeah. I says, if you can smell. Hi, Ruby. I says, if you smell something, it's neither of us. I says, the dog's dropped one. I do apologise. I had to apologise to workman for Biscuit, you know, dropping a bomb. Oh, God, were it a smelly? Honestly, this is no word of a lie. I'm sat here and I'm going. And workman were laughing at me. Oh, God. You know what I mean? Ooh. He don't very often drop them, but when he does, yeah, it's nuclear. Put it that way. But do this today. In other words, he's done shit. Yeah, but yeah. The thing is, it with that smelly, I'd love to bottle it up and send it to, you know, people I don't like. Put it that way. But anyway, it's been a right pain in the buttocks. You know, it's been like Piccadilly Station here today. But anyway, yeah. You know, at one point, there were like 4 blokes in here trying to think what the problem was. You know, it takes less than that to change a light bulb, but hey ho. Oh, that's it, Amjad. I mean, you know what you want, you know what I mean? It's and last night's baking, Ruby, absolutely perfect. Yeah, the ones Callum made taste just like hot cross buns, but they're in a muffin style. Absolutely divine. L? What's L?
Let's go.
But yeah, I mean, they're both nice, don't get me wrong, but then them muffins just taste like hot cross buns, but in like a bun style. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm not just saying that. Been a very big hit. Okie dokie then, Amjad. Okie dokie. No worries. But yeah, just like hot cross buns, but in like a muffin style. You could taste the, you know, the nutmeg and the mixed spice, and you know, you get that kind of flavour. Honestly, Ruby, yeah, I would say the muffins are a lot easier.
Ruby, tummy, yummy.
Hiya, Johnny. Yeah. If you're sort of not into, I mean, the cream eggs is nice, but they're very moreish, you know what I mean? You couldn't, you know what I mean? You can only eat one. But the muffins, absolutely gorgeous. And when all said and done, it's just mixed through with mixed spice, nutmeg, and cinnamon. They do taste just like hot cross buns. But yeah, I would recommend them to anybody. Hiya, Shantog, how are you? But yeah, absolutely gorgeous. Oh dear.
Hello.
Honey.
He's still carrying on little shit.
Not
Had a right tattoo today.
Keeps climbing out of his cot.
Hi, Gary.
This do us for us, mate. Because these tracks can't do it. What coffee?
What we colouring book now?
Oh, you put your colouring book. Whoa, is your coast stuck to it? Oh.
Hello.
Hello. Nice to see you again.
I thought I'd come and grace
Hiya,
you with
you
my
know.
presence.
Oh dear. We had a right tattoo with doors today.
Why?
Well, I told you they were cracking this one and the cracking Callum's. Well, Well, yesterday, anyway, they come out and replaced the glass in both of them yesterday. And then Chris were having to like push it with all his might to get the door open. So we reported it. Anyway, they all come round this afternoon. Drilled a bit here, drilled a bit there, and tightened it, you know, made it look like they were doing something. And yeah, we've gone from sort of not being able to lock it, so we had to leave it unlocked all night. And then after they'd gone and they'd done, you know, drilling here and there and everywhere, it won't lock again. And blokes come out to it, and he says what it is, it's something to do with door dropping, and it's misalignning. You know where patio doors shut?
Yeah.
And you take keys to lock it, or somewhere along the line, something's dropping. We think it's that one that they put new glass in. Hiya, Bria. So it's sort of intermittently, you can lock it, but then next time you go to it, you can't. So yeah, so he's put it down as urgent. He's going to get somebody to come out to it tomorrow. I says, well, that, you know, we've already had about 5 people out to it today.
Yeah, basically they can adjust the settings on the door. So something.
We don't exit, but you see, they adjust it. I mean, they admitted when they come out that something in it had dropped, but they fixed it, and then by the time Chris had opened the door again, it had like dropped again. So the doors weren't lining up, so he couldn't lock it.
Yeah.
So they brought a different panel to try and replace the one with a crack in it, and it don't fit right.
Yeah. Well, it fits all right. It's just the old, yeah. I don't know whether it's the frame that's misaligned, which is basically misaligning the doors, or what. I don't know, because they were drilling, you know, across bottom as well.
Yeah.
They were drilling something across the bottom.
There's any kind of twister out in frame for fitting it, it won't run right.
But yeah, and even tonight when the guy came tonight, and he says, you can clearly see, he says, because he were indoors, and then he went outdoors, and he locked it from outside. Now it's all right from outside, it's just inside it's not locking. And he says it's dropped.
It was dropped.
I don't know whether he means door. Yeah, I don't know. But it needs sorting, because you don't want to be calling them out every 5 minutes when it's not locking.
Well, they send it, if it's not being fixed, they're sending the wrong person out.
He were on call, the guy that came tonight, and because it were dark, and he says, I can't really do a lot tonight. He says, because it's dark. He says, we've got to be able to see what we're doing.
Oh, that's full of shit. Get a fucking torch.
I've got one here we could have borrowed.
Yeah. It's dark.
So he says, I'll get somebody on it straight away. They'll come out tomorrow. And he says, well, that's what they told us today. He says, they've been out.
Everyone that's coming out is palming it off with someone else. They just can't bother doing it.
But this is the thing.
No burglars were listening.
They come out, they drill a few things like, you know, hinges, drill that. They drilled something along bottom. He says, it's all right now, look. About 10 minutes later, when Chris come back again.
What you should have done, you should have went to the house and then...
I made the door frame out of decking, and the actual door locks. It locks.
But yeah, you know what I mean? It's...
Do that today, Johnny?
Yesterday, it's peed it down all day. You know?
Oh, yeah.
I've been cleaning tiles down today, getting all.
Because I says to Chris, I says, apart from taking both the doors off and starting from scratch, I don't know what they're going to do. Hi, Mark. How are you?
Do a Michael Caine. Blow the bloody doors off.
Hey, up. If I got a stick of dynamite, Johnny, I would.
You are. You can use this.
Oh, it's a right.
Or you can just give them the finger.
Yeah.
So in my professional opinion, you need to start all over again.
And that's exactly what I says to Chris. After
If
this,
it's acting up now, no
after
matter
this
how much
tired's gone, and I says, do you want my honest opinion? I says, I think they ought to take the whole lot out and start from scratch.
Well, one thing, don't wait tomorrow until we've sorted it.
But
If you've got no doors at the back, it'd be easy to throw out the kitchen.
But yeah, and then they were like a bloke from company that we rent off. They were foreman to them that's subcontracting, and then he called another one. So at one point there were 3 in here, and then he must have called somebody else, and then another guy come out. But anyway,
So you're telling me there's 3 men in your thing and they couldn't fix it up?
4 of them
4.
at one time. Yeah.
All surveyors.
You're telling me you had 4 men in your ass at one time?
All surveyors. Surveying your ass.
Help. About being stressed.
Oh, I'm going to hell.
But anyway, so when the guy came in
How come you're here then?
from the company we rent off, so he says, have they give you a date for your kitchen yet? And I went, yep, 14th. He says, you're one at Firstons. Yeah, is that meant to make me feel better?
No, it should make you feel worse because you're going to practice in your house.
Your first one. Apparently, they've appointed yet another subcontractor. I would imagine they're not getting the work done fast enough. So they've appointed another subcontractor. See you later.
I never got the chat up.
Chris says, I hope they know how to put taps on better than they do doors.
Oh, sure. You better nip to B&Q and get some of them orange buckets.
But yeah, apparently we first, and then on to Ivy's, and then to Poppy's, and then to Joanne's last. So.
Yeah, but they know what they're doing when they get to the end one.
Yeah, exactly. I says to Chris, I says, what makes you wonder that we being guinea pigs?
Well, you'll find out if you've got any enthusiasm for the job.
Did you hear that? Chris says, when we put stuff back in, put one cup in cupboard and it all falls off.
I see it happening. Or they've screwed the doors shut so you can't open them. Cupboard doors.
Your cupboard doors are for display
Hi,
purposes.
Scotty, how are you?
Right.
But yeah, well, put it this way, Johnny.
I'm not being nosy, but what colour are your current
The event
workshops?
for the last couple of days doesn't fill me with very much, confidence. Put it
Jeanette, I'm not being nosy, but what colour's your current worktops?
Black. But yeah. Oh dear. We can't but wait and see, you know what I mean? But yeah.
You're about to find out if your house is flat pack or not.
But yeah. Oh well.
They only put the new windows in to start with in case the house falls down.
That guy that came from company that we rent off, he were, inspecting and whatever. I mean, he didn't get his hands dirty. We're just, inspecting. So I says to him, can't you just put us up in a hotel for a couple of weeks? Or I says, at least a bed and breakfast for a few weeks. He says, unfortunately, we can't do that. He says, because everybody would be one. And I says, well,
Well, excuse me, but if I arrived at Dover on a fucking dinghy, you'd put me up for a few weeks, though, wouldn't you?
Yeah. You want to see the thing they're building in Cardiff by IKEA?
So in other words, Well, it's costing us enough money as it is. We are having to put people up in hotels and yeah, in you know, I mean, he didn't say that, but yeah, I says.
In other words, we're doing this improvements because we have to.
Reading between the lines, you know, it's costing us enough money as it is doing all these renovations. You know, we are having.
It would cost half as much if we did it right.
Ooh. Make best stuff in Yorkshire, Scotty.
Did it say A up every time you say Mexico?
Chris says, except for patio doors. But if you didn't laugh, you'd cry, and it's true.
I'm just waiting for it to rain really heavy and all windows start leaking.
Oh, that'll fall in out.
We're all there, all the window pane in place. He's still repairs.
And then people wonder
Find
why.
out if it's fit or we're just sealing.
What microphone comes from Yorkshire?
I don't know. But yeah.
Ooh.
We will see. I mean, we might be slagging them off, and you know, it might look dogs what's it's like, but yeah, it don't instill you with very much hope or confidence.
There's going to be different people doing it, from windows and doors to kitchens and bathrooms, isn't it? So it's totally
Well,
different
yeah, it's
things,
going to be a
isn't it?
different contract because you've got electrics, you've got plumbers, you know, yeah.
So
No,
it's-
no to do with doors and windows. So
it's not the
thank
same
God for
training.
that. Oh dear me!
Finally gone quiet down there. Well, maybe.
Is it Khalid that
That's right.
did not settle?
Yeah.
You're queuing up for meat. What's up with your own meat? Stop eating
Pardon me.
dogs.
Where's the big lad now? If you don't want to settle, he just climbs out of his cot.
Shop it came from is in Leeds. There you go, Johnny. Shop it came from is in Leeds.
Don't mean I'm going to fucking know where it is. You on about Richer Sounds or something? That's a big audio place in town.
But
Where is Richard tonight?
no idea.
I only know it's there because there's a brewdog place over at road.
He weren't in last night either, so you know, beginning to get a bit worried about him. It's all right.
I'm sure he's fine.
Ooh.
But because normally when I do baking, I open panel up at end, and because Richard weren't there, I says it was going on anyway because it were about 11 o'clock, and I says it's not worth opening panel up because you know.
Oh, I could last night.
But
Yeah, I cleared out workshop out for this.
hey, I tell you something. I've been looking into. I found a website.
And I sat on edge at step, chiseling adhesive off tiles like a what do you call them? I would say stone on them, but
Stonemason.
that's it.
I've been doing hitting rocks like a stoner.
They're cleaning off all right though. There's not much adhesive on them really.
Yeah.
It's only the granite ones that need
As
cleaning.
long as it's not too much, it's okay if it's a bit, because you're going to put a bed of something to stick them on anyway.
You're just around the edges, you know, when the grout's like on the edges as well.
Now, what DJ? They've got stores.
I just use my little air chisel thing. Easy. I've got a compressor, haven't I?
Yeah.
I just use this little mini air chisel thing that you use on cars to loosen up bolts and that.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
I
oh,
sharpen the
oh,
blade up on my grinder so it works thinner.
oh, oh, oh. I just found it. They tried that number. Tried ringing me yesterday. Hi,
I thought you had a
were
fucking faulty switch on your love egg for a second.
I know.
So did I. Fortune found setting number 3.
You was recently sent a letter with a start date for work, but due to unforeseen circumstances, this has been delayed. We will be in touch with a new date. Thank you.
Yeah, we lost the stamp.
But that was sent Tuesday.
Was this for a kitchen?
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's been delayed. So they're not coming next Thursday.
good.
What am I looking for?
It'll be Monday instead.
The back delayed it.
They get it so they can actually do stuff right.
Thinking they're probably thinking, oh, them lot. They keep calling you out for all sorts of things.
So have they changed the date on you then, or is it this?
They ain't get us a date, and it just said it's a message. It's a message that come through.
Oh.
But I'm almost sure that number tried ringing me yesterday. But I weren't able to get the phone in time. I forgot what I'm going to look for. Oh, wow, that's it. Yeah, I found a site that's it's like Instapot, slow cooker, and air fryer.
Is it that instant pot?
Instapot.
Instapot, Instagram. You fucking sound like a party.
It's a bit like a slow cooker.
Yeah,
it's a bit like a slow cooker, but that's all they, that's all they.
Kebab.
It's an American thing.
Insta fucking hangover.
Place to tap, Brice. Oh God! At least it gives us a bit of leeway anyway. So they're not starting off.
Place to tap.
But yeah. Oh, yeah. This one, air fryer egg bombs, and Brie will like this. It's a Cadbury's cream egg wrapped in flaky pastry.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh, fuck's sake! Yeah, that's a fucking elf has a dream.
Well, they've got one as well for Mars bars, exactly the same, but you wrap it round a Mars bar. There you go.
That's fucking guide to an early grave.
Huh?
Stick fucking pastry on a Cadbury's cream egg.
I kid you not. Air fried cheesecake.
Sausage without the roll.
Obviously, it's a baked cheesecake.
Oh, fuck's sake. Sorry. I've got to say for fuck's sake on that one.
Yeah, these air fryer Mars bars.
Be a Cadbury's cream Scotch egg next.
They the Mars bar.
That's a bad idea.
And it's the same idea. It's wrapping pastry round.
Cadbury's cream Scotch egg, Johnny. What do you
There
reckon?
you go, Jeanette. Cadbury's cream Scotch egg. We've invented some here tonight.
But yeah.
I'm going to make one.
What?
Cadbury cream Scotch egg.
It's sorted that, isn't it? That'd be yes.
I'll make a video.
There is such a thing, but whereas you put sausage meat round a normal Scotch egg, this is like a brownie mix. You make a brownie mix sausage? And then you scrunch it all together, stick a Cadbury's cream egg in thing, and then dip it. I'll have a look for a recipe. There is.
Yeah, if you dip in like donut fucking Mick. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
No, we want sausage meat, Johnny, don't we?
Yeah.
You want real sausage?
Yeah.
Hey, you know where he said about me, Johnny? You know where he said about me, Johnny? On Struggle Street. He says, I bet Jeanette's wishing we were all naked.
No, that's not what I said.
Well,
You know about it was a dream. Somebody said it was something about a dream, and he said, "I wonder if this is my dream." But Barefoot said, "Was it Barefoot?" I wonder if I'm just dreaming. Well, something about someone's dream, and I said, "We know it's not Jeanette's dream because otherwise we'd all be naked."
Yeah, I've seen these ones: chocolate brownies, Cadbury Scotch eggs,
cream egg, Scotch eggs.
They're rolled in hundreds and thousands instead of all chocolate.
Oh yeah.
No, we want the egg. We want the sausage bit.
No, I'm gonna do a proper one with meat, sausage meat.
Lazy likes his meat.
I do. Meat eater. Arr.
There's got to still be an element of the Scotch egg to make it a fucking Cadbury's cream Scotch egg.
Yeah, well, I'm going to do an exact Scotch egg, but put a Cadbury's cream egg in it instead of a boiled egg. It's going to cost a lot to do.
Just rolling it in the chocolate crumbs makes it look like it's just been overcooked.
Yeah, so we're going to have a proper one. Cook in the air fryer. Yeah,
Yeah.
They're all chocolate.
Yeah,
Mostly,
well,
yeah.
it's like a cookie dough, rolled in chocolate with a Cadbury's cream egg. Well,
I think what it is, you make black brownie and then you crumble it all up. And make brownie and then cream egg.
Well, you could get like cookie dough, couldn't you? And you could cover it with cookie dough.
Yeah, I suppose so.
that looks like a sex scene.
Fucking disgusting, Johnny.
Why are you walking away, man?
Looks like a fucking oil leak.
I told you WD-40 sorts out everything.
That,
Quick spray and a rusty crack and he's sorted.
that looks a bit rude, doesn't it? It looks like a lady part.
Yeah, filled right up.
It's called Cadbury's Love Eggs.
I can imagine them being sickly though.
Oh,
Too
yeah, man.
sickly for my liking.
Well, listen, I got to go and have some food. I might pop back in a bit.
Okie dokie then.
Okay.
I'll see you
Okay.
later. Bye. Oh dear. But yeah, I don't think I'd ever make them, Johnny, because they're way too sweet for anybody, let alone. So, but now.
I got a tile cutter today for £5. Electric one, a water one as well. The blade goes in water so you don't get out dust.
Ah, that's all right then.
It rolled up. I've cleaned it up now and it looks right.
Well, you imagine it, Bria. It's like a cream egg, which is sweet on itself, covered in brownie mix, and then yeah, way too sweet. But anyway,
Just messaged somebody about 350 free block papers.
not using them.
I need a floor in there, don't
Oh yeah.
I? Be handy, wouldn't it?
Well, I don't think you're going to use 300, do you?
There's 350 of them. Somebody's driveway.
Oh,
It says will be, hang on, approximately 300 to 350 bricks for collection will be pulled
the
up
bricks, not.
before
paper,
arrival and stacked up.
Ah,
They'll already be stacked up, so I'll just pull up with trailer me, stick them in back, go.
but
That'll probably do all that area where I've just stuck out grass seed down.
is it growing yet?
No. Not yet. Well, fucking fat wood pigeons keep nicking seeds as well.
Oh,
Because you got that fucking bird feed, we got them lined up.
but
Tell you the fucking chicken size, some of those fucking wood pigeons.
I bet they send all the mates. Hey, go to that house there. They've got all nuts.
There's a breeding pair, there ain't big tree just at back of us, I think. They're
Yeah.
just hanging around in the morning waiting for us.
Put
I'm
your
the
nuts
first
in that.
packet of them nuts things now.
I bet you get
Oh,
some.
we had a robin in there this morning. On the little perch bit, eating off the fat ball thing.
Shall I tell you what's good for attracting robins? The mealworms.
Okay, I'm not supplying them at all. Yeah, it's a versatile expert 500 plus wet tile saw. I paid a £5 for it.
Can you Magic Pigeon saying, well, nuts as a starter.
I went to see what blade it is for it and all, and it says it's a diamond cut one, and there's loads of meat on it, so sorted now. As soon as I come back off holiday, I'm going to do that kitchen floor. But I'm going to redecorate the kitchen first.
Oh, right.
And get like silvery grey, like brick effect.
Oh, yeah.
That stuff it's like foam, and it's like a foam back to it kind of wallpaper.
Hey, look, Scotty, we went over to Johnny's last Tuesday when they were fitting windows, and you want seat sides of that pigeon. It's bigger than some of chickens I've seen. And Johnny says, well,
I've stained it all up and everything now, look.
Ooh.
And I did shove up to my shed again, so the match.
Ooh, very nice. Yeah. And this was the thing. Went out and.
My mum said it looks nothing like a greenhouse. I said, well, it's gonna have a clear roof. It's got a window and a door with glass in it. What do you want?
But yeah, this is no word of a lie, didn't it, Johnny? They were sat in an edge across the road, waiting for Johnny to fill this pot up with nuts. And honestly, I've seen, yeah, smaller chickens than that. It's massive.
That's the outfit I got Keena for tomorrow. We're a book day. She's Dorothy.
Oh, bless her.
And guess what? Her teacher's dressing up as Dorothy as well. So there'll be a little set of them. 25 quid that was. That outfit.
But yeah,
that'll be the dog in the basket as well. And the little
pigeons round Johnny's way get fed very well.
Yeah, the faggots.
I'm surprised it can fly half at that one way that we see.
It does look nice now, though, don't you think?
Yeah, it does. It does.
I've got some sand and cement to put that post in to fix that fence as well.
But
I had a rummage in my shed and found half a bag of cement.
Hey, look, Johnny, you know, if butchers ever run out of chicken, you'll have to shoot it, that pigeon.
I've had pigeon before. I'm not scared about having a pigeon.
Somebody like it.
No, my dad used to race pigeons, and when they got to the end of the racing life, what would they use for them? Apart from dinner. I've had pigeon pie and that.
But yeah.
This beard's getting itchy.
You didn't tell me you're not going to shave it off.
No. Well, no. Not till I'm 50. I said I'll shave it off when I'm 50, I said.
Oh.
That's 2 years away, yeah.
Be around your ankles by then.
Got 12 days to go now. Yeah, 12. Took me holiday.
I know.
Saved up some more money. I'm just not going out at all. Staying in garden. If I don't go out, I can't spend any money. That's all good. If I don't go anywhere, I can't spend it, can I?
That's it. And when you're going on, you know, getting freebies, still don't spend any money.
If I can get all that, that's sort of a big major problem out. So I do need a floor in there.
That's it.
Size of that driveway, that looks about the same size as the area I've just took up.
Oh, you mean where you've put grass seed down?
We'll see. I'd say a lot of people they won't clean them up and that, will they? So they'll count.
That's it. But the thing is, with it being a greenhouse, you want something that's going to be durable inside, if you know what I mean.
And it'll work drainage. They'd work drainage wise as well, those blocks.
So you're on about putting some outside as well.
Yeah, as far as it'd go out, really. Do inside there first.
Yeah,
and see how
inside,
far
yeah.
I can go.
And then see what you've got left afterwards.
Well, she hasn't answered yet. Let's stay calm. The trailer is up in the front garden right now and it's empty.
All rearing to go.
It's only Bramley. 15 minutes away is Bramley. It's where Luke lives 5 minutes from there.
Oh.
Armley. It's only 5 minutes from Bramley. And if it's already stacked up, I'll just pull up, load trailer up and bugger off.
That's it. Job's a good one.
So, oi, Frad. His mum's told him that he has to do everything for me. Because we're doing it for him, he said. She says it in a Syrian style.
Oh, right.
I only understand a few bits what she said. It's proper burqa wearing Syrian. She's got like a tattoo bit there on the forehead. But full on Syrian.
She's still in Syria then?
Yeah. They all are. His brother and that like son. It was just him and his uncle that come over.
Must be hard for him though, you know, not being able to see his mum and
15 years ago. He escaped the army.
oh,
They get conscripted over there when they're old enough. He said he helped fight with Taliban against the Taliban and all that, and then when the war were over, they just took them all out. Didn't give them no.
huh?
Thanks for your service. Now go away. Left them with no. Even left him in a country. Had to bloody drag his way back. Said, oh, if it comes down to it, who are you fighting with? Are you fighting on my side or what? I didn't know these things. So do I have to clonk you over head if things go bad? So are you going to get... I've seen a picture of him in his army uniform.
Oh,
Conscripted him when he was about 15, I think.
so
you
you
can
to
stand
be
and hold a gun,
going
innit?
into army though, you know what I mean?
Well, look, we've been fighting a war for years, haven't we, over there? Always been fighting in some way, I remember. He fought for Turkey or something, he said. Turkish army, and then they just cast them all out when it was all
I didn't want no more to do with him.
But they're a bit outcasty Syrians, you know, like they're all around the area rather than...
Yeah.
No, there is the country of Syria, but Syria's bombed to frig because it's right in the middle of it all, really.
Mind you, troubles has been going on for years though, haven't they?
Yeah, there's always been something going on. Different religions, different factions. It's the way they live, isn't it?
That's it.
He has realised that coming over here didn't mean fuck all, though. He's realised that he knows now that the British government don't give a shit about its own people, let alone anybody else. He says a lot of his friends have gone home. Realise, you know, you got life of washing cars or fucking doing dodgy stuff. It's the only way you can scrape a living together.
What were I going to say? What state of his asylum thing?
He's
Then?
sign every Wednesday. He's still in illegal. If he didn't sign on the Wednesday, they could come and find him and deport him straight away. Even though he's got British kids.
So they moved any further forward with his, you know.
He's in queue with everybody else. He's entitled to legal aid, but it's just backlogged for years. So,
Oh dear.
in case of by the time he's been here, he'll be stopped being here so long that he might get legal status anyway.
Well, that's it.
I mean, the only problem is you have to wait a little while for the wedding. 2027, I think. Yeah, will be. I'll be freaking 50. Close to that. Shouldn't be allowed. Mum went, how the fuck do you think I feel, man? I went, old and crinkly. She went, you cheeky twat. She asked me.
That's it. That's it.
I said, Mum, I said, right now you're my favourite number. She went, you what? I said, you're 69.
Oh,
She's
dear.
dreading being 70, she says. That's it, you're done when you hit 70.
Not
I bought some
necessarily.
ad weights for Christmas.
But, you
The
know.
seniors, though, they're like straps you put on with like weights on your wrists.
Oh, right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
She's stubborn. And I bought some multivitamin. But you try to keep me alive or something? I said, yeah, bloody am. I says, don't be leaving me with this lot. I'll do everything for everybody now. You know?
That's it. That's it.
That's the thing, though, isn't it? When I reach nearly 50, it means my mum's a poor old bugger. No.
But yeah, I mean, you can't stop the progression of age. You know what I mean? You know, it's just one of them things in life.
Back on my samples. Well, I got 100% healed up throat yet, you know. Still a little bit. When I'm eating out, it feels like it's getting trapped at back in my throat, but I think just my glands are still a little bit.
That's it. Plus, you know, as the you know,
I could be overheating them under here, couldn't I?
As stuff's going down, you know, it might be constricted where you're having like swollen glands.
I'm eating my salad carefully because I've fucking choked on a bloody string of beetroot over there. I actually pulled it out of my mouth and it was still a long stick of bloody beetroot. You know when they shred it?
Yeah.
In those mixed packs of salad and that.
But as daft as it seems, you could easily have choked on it.
I was choking on it.
Well, that's it. See you later, Amjad.
See you later, Amjad. Is he still painting?
Think so, yeah.
He'll have done all bloody hospital by the time he's finished.
Now they've got some paint, hopefully. Oh,
I'm a painter and decorator. What's your job? I can't do it today. I've got no pen.
yeah, but this is the thing. They know that they've got people going in on, you know. So why didn't they make sure they got some paint? This is what I'm talking about.
I was just thinking I can contact Richard now. I've got his number now. See, Richard knows how to use WhatsApp, Jeanette.
I've told you, I've tried downloading it, Johnny, but there's that much shit on my phone, it not let me download it. So I'll have to go through and delete a lot of stuff, see if I can get it on. But baby, is that eating on still?
So they were last seen at 7:20 on WhatsApp.
Baby, is this eating still on?
No,
Because I'm sweating conkers.
see, I knew we should put these pans away.
Have you got to wait tomorrow with a door that won't lock then?
No, he's managed to lock it, but same as Chris says, bearing in mind that both cats are in and out, and
Biscuit needs to go for his wee as well.
they go out.
You have a separate door for back door for kitchen then?
Eh?
No,
You have a
kitchen
separate
ain't got
back
back
door
door.
for
No,
kitchen?
kitchen ain't got a back door. We've just got patio doors in here that lead out onto it back, and then front door, but that's been fine.
So you don't have a back door in your kitchen?
No, it's in living room.
It's weird, isn't it?
All right.
Yeah, that's Aunt Lois' setting
When
anyway.
is it in you?
Yeah. But
Mind
yeah,
you, my front door's my kitchen, not my back door. Tracy calls that front door the back door. So how is it if you got to go around the back to get in the fucking front door? Yo, Chris.
but the same as I say, we've got that. That is his only way
I
out
can't get out.
onto his back garden. So just hope that when they come out tomorrow, that they can. You will in a minute. I'll whack you on.
No, he's bloody carrying on again now. You know, Tracy's gonna be pissed by the time she gets to sleep. Because she had a nap after nursery.
She looked tired low last night, Johnny. I must admit.
Yeah, because she had Kalana the fucking day before that one. She woke up at 5:30 and was still up at 11.
But yeah, you know, that's his only way out through back, well into back garden is through patio doors.
I sent him a
So
message, didn't
probably fell asleep. I don't know.
Did you have gym on her?
Hey,
Can't remember what days he does gym.
Tuesdays and Thursdays, I think he said.
Uh-oh, somebody's giving away some dolls now.
Oh dear.
I could cut them down the middle and use them as benches. Quite nice dolls, actually.
Very nice solid doors, aren't they?
Yeah. 2 of them. Alton, that's only 2 minutes down the road. I could do with some long, like,
Yeah,
worktop things, you know, do potting and stuff on.
yeah. Well, you see, you can get to our back gate, but you've got to go down a path down here and
Right,
round.
the lie, Jeanette, they put 3, but then when you read the thing, it says £15 each.
And then you go like down a Ginnell, and there's ours and Mary and Brian's back gate, and then them 3 at other end, you go up a Ginnell to theirs. So
Yeah, I've seen your back, but it's steep, isn't it? Because you'll actually, your house is like wedged into the hill, aren't they, basically, going like that?
yeah. But it is a bit of a funny setup. You know, it's like we have to keep, because we ain't got no next for pimp bedroom, we have to keep our bedroom curtains closed, because if we were to be up there getting undressed, them behind us would be able to see right in our bedroom. So, but apparently they were built in the 1950s, and there were a housing shortage.
Yeah, they were meant to have been permanent houses.
Yeah, so these were
Especially
built.
the fact they've got
you know,
flat roofs.
Yeah, they were built basically to help with the housing situation at the time.
Well, they're not quite prefab, are they? But they are.
No, they're not prefab, but yeah,
Yeah.
you know, we ain't got the normal roof like that. On's a flat roof. Well, the all flat roofs round here.
Sometimes what they do when they upgrade them is actually just stick a proper roof on them. Scotty, my garden fence between me and my neighbours is leaning up, ready to be burned. Keen asked if I'd she wants me to make a what do you call it? A bug hotel. Have you seen them? It's a little. You make it out of wood, a little house. You make just the shape of an house.
Oh,
And you put
right.
all different twigs and sticks and stuff in. You stack them up inside it, and then all the insects live in them. You just hang them up on the fence and stuff.
Yeah, don't talk to Johnny about fences, Scotty.
Yeah, a bug hotel they call them. Well, I've
Yeah.
got loads of little offcuts of that decking. I'll be able to make a few. I thought we'd do it on Sunday when I got Christine in. We can make one each. We'll go down upfield, collect some twigs and stuff, and then come back and make them. If you keep them busy, they don't act up.
Well, that's it. Plus, you probably be able to collect
I'll cut the wood with a chop saw. They can screw them themselves.
moss and stuff like that, because bugs like moss, don't they?
Yeah. They can screw them up together themselves, but they're not using chop saw. That'd be good if I could get on that pavement.
The fence between Johnny's and next door's it blew down, and Johnny were keeping it.
Them stupid lap fences, the crap.
Yeah, he were keeping it up by putting a bench in it, and then when we had that really bad storm, it blew bench and fence, and
Gone
completely.
As soon as I move that rabbit hole so I can get to all my posts. In that circle thing, it's full of posts.
Oh, but yes,
Remember that big stack on the picture of big garden posts? That's where they all
he's going on his holiday soon, so he's sort of, planning all his,
I'm doing jobs I could do at home without spending any money. I do need some plastic for the roof, though. That's only £6.
Yeah.
I decided just to make a wooden frame and staple the plastic to it and then just slide it up on top of the roof for now.
I know what
Another window all pops up, I'll just stick a proper window on top of it for now with a sunroof.
Make like a wooden frame and put some.
Yeah, I've got a staple and stuff. It's really thick plastic. So I'm just going to measure up the frame, staple it to it, and then put it up on there. Because I've got wood going that way at the moment. So if I make the frame going that way, when I screw it all together, it'll be really strong then.
Make it a bit stronger, yeah.
Yeah. Then it's ready, more or less. It's got to put all them racks up and that in there.
I was going to say, and then you'd be ready for your, what do
next
you call
week.
them? Them things with plastic lids on, what do you call them?
Well, the mini greenhouses, aren't they?
Anyway, you'll be able, once you've got that done, you'll be able to.
No, all that bit that were raised outside that greenhouse, I've dug all that out now. It's all gone now. Right down to the friend. I filled the greenhouse up with it. So it's proper level now.
Like
Even though it's full of wood,
repurposing,
level. You got the level right because it was going like that inside it.
Well, what the thing is, Partners, it got these two very heavy patio doors, and it were going to put them on the roof as the roof, but they're way too heavy. It thinks for the framework.
Yeah, we got the lightest panel over to it. Looked up and I looked at him. He looked at me. Oh, we're not fucking gonna get them out.
So yeah.
Change of plan. You've seen it, partner. Yeah, he hasn't seen me message or it's sent it, but it's not seen.
Yeah, it were, plan B on that part of the.
There it is, partner. It's 8 foot long, be about 4 foot wide.
And it got these like glass patio doors, but they're they're going to be way too heavy to put on
But
there.
it's joined to the fence as well, you see, so it just won't do it. You probably would with a new fence post I'm putting in, but hey, do you know what I'm going to use to make the fence post stronger, Jeanette? Those massive nails I bought.
Oh yeah.
Around the bottom before I put it into all, I'm going to spike them all the way around. Right deep into wood, and then they'll be sticking out like that.
Yeah.
And then when I concrete it in, it won't
Yeah.
move
I
backwards.
know what you mean.
Yeah, I found a bag of cement from last year and it's still all right. So that shows I ain't got any damp in my caravan, doesn't it?
That's it.
So I just need to go buy a bag of sand now. I'll go kick one at B&Q so it splits and ask them to reduce it.
You crafty sod. I say.
You go up and you go, how much for one bag? Oh, I'll just split this bag.
Johnny's got a bag of concrete. He says all I need is a bag of sand. He says I might go to B&Q and kick a few bags of sand so I get them cheaper.
No, you split a bag, yeah, pour a bit of it out, then you go up to B&Q guy, they stick it in another bag for you and reduce it on bag, and then you're off, right?
I mean, if it weren't so far, Scotty, I bet Johnny would come and sort you out, but it's way too far for.
I've got about 40 fence posts, Scotty, from about 13 foot long to about 4 foot long.
It's easier to list the stuff that you haven't got. the stuff you've got.
I bet you ain't got a patio door that doesn't lock.
You ain't got patio door.
I've got enough wood to have a belting fire. If weather's all right this week, I'm going to have a fire this week.
But yeah, you know, tiles, fence posts, pallet wood, door.
Toilet rolls full of fluff. Perfect for lighting fires. Get the fluff out your tumble dryer, stick it in the toilet roll tube, and light it, and it keeps better. It's brilliant.
Yeah, you stuff it in a toilet roll and light it.
I've also seen somebody drip candle wax with the fluff and put them into little candle holder things, and then light them.
You may as well just
The
stuff
wax the fat wax keeps it burning, and then obviously the fluff as well.
Yeah, honestly,
It's like a building yard.
It'd be easier to list the things that he hasn't got rather than things he has got. You know, a tile cutter for a £5.
Yeah, pretty good.
And I still say if he fell in a pile of shit, he'd come up smelling the roses.
I laid down the tiles for the kitchen.
They look nice.
I will do. I've got the tile cutter to start it.
But yeah, you know, you
Little holiday first.
it and Johnny's got it.
My little holiday first.
Yeah. He's going to hit it with a vengeance when he comes back off his holidays.
Well, I'm going on my birthday, so that night I'm going to be shit-faced.
And why
I don't remember what caravan is.
He just imagine stumbling back and saying, where the fuck is our caravan now?
So looking for Seaview 29. It's over the cliff.
Write it down and let Keena. Yeah, write it down for Keena.
See, you could choose where you wanted to be at the park, but it was an extra £20. I thought, well, I don't really give a shit where it's supposed to be honest. Right next to the pub would be handy.
That way he went last year. This is no word of a lie. He went on holiday last year. Caravan were here and pub were here.
Oh, yeah. I will literally share it beer garden with them.
So we'd stumble out at pub straight into his caravan. Then we're no forgetting where your caravan
Thing is, though, that bloody pub were really quiet, like village pub, and it bloody shut about 9 o'clock.
That's no good.
The main site club's open though. Depends, we're going in the middle of the week, you see, but I don't really give a shit about that. It's just the fact we're going away for a bit.
That's it. An holiday's an holiday.
I bloody deserve it. No.
Come on, Richard. Richard, if you're watching.
I sent him a message. He hasn't seen it, you know. What's weather like tomorrow? Have we looked?
No, not yet.
I want to get that bloody rabbit hutch moved. I'm going to clean all his area and move that rabbit. Once I move the rabbit hutch, I can move that thing off the hole.
Scotty says, he says, I thought our pub were bad stopping serving at 10.
Right, let's have a look.
Who's Picasso? Never even heard of that.
Jesus, it's gonna be 4 out there tomorrow. You know.
Not very warm then.
24 mile an hour wind.
Only 5 degrees here now.
And I said I'd go out there as long as it wasn't raining, but that's taking a piss.
Oh, and that day we come over last week, Johnny. Oh, it was freezing, weren't it?
Yeah. Thing is, I hate being stuck in house.
It says it's going to be 8 degrees.
4 here.
No, it says 8 for tomorrow.
Oh yeah, by about 8 will do.
Bit cloudy, but hey.
Yeah, that'll do. So I want to get the plastic roof on it tomorrow, and that racking inside it.
Chris,
I can start doing it.
Chris has been going out for the last 2 days with his drone, but had to wait in for somebody coming out for the ball. Oh, obscure obituaries. Oh. But yeah, same as Chris says. Should I sue them for emotional distress because I've not been able to get out with my drone and all the stress it's causing? Oh,
it's mad, isn't it? It allows dinghies dinghy divers at about £1 million. Well, it's about 7 million a day. But the what house somebody had to renovate their house completely, they'll just leave you in the middle of it.
I know. Because I says to him today, I says, it's not so much the kitchen and bathroom. I says, it's when they do rewiring. I says, obviously, there's going to be a lot of dust. I says, and both me and my husband are both asthmatics. Same as Chris says, it's not so bad if you've got relatives round about that you can go and stay with. You know what I mean? We might have to rent your Airbnb, Johnny.
You can just whack something in the electric meter because you'll have to heat it. It is insulated though.
Same as I said to Chris, while they do it bathroom and kitchen, we can shut this door. Hiya, Dr. Smith.
Yo, Dr. Smith.
You know what I mean? We can shut this door and let them do whatever they've got to do. Callum can stay in his bedroom and play on his games because that's not going to interfere. You know what I mean? So
Is your internet glitched out earlier tonight? Mine were a bit glitchy.
When I were on Struggle Street, I got Circle of Death and then it came back on.
I only did it a few times, but when it did it just went out completely. Everything went off.
Mine. All I've done, Dr. Smith, is I normally have a bit of a fringe, but I've been sweating like one so I've sort of just brushed it back.
You've been doing a side flick.
Yeah, doing a side flick. Look.
I've got hair. Look, it's just very, very white.
Oh, partner says his broadband went down last night.
I've got a long day. Facebook went down, didn't it?
Yeah.
On Instagram and everything.
Yeah.
Elon Musk was on X taking piss out of it. Has everybody come off Facebook, gone on to X to complain that Facebook was down?
You'll be surprised at how many today have put posts up and saying, get your act together, Facebook. Nobody could get on. Chris knew there was something wrong because it had logged him out. So he knew there was something wrong somewhere.
They've been hacked, haven't they? It was definitely a hack.
I think it were Russians or something, weren't it? So, I mean, it could have been a cyber attack. Best about it, though, Callum come down earlier on and said he'd been hacked on YouTube. Something to do with Bitcoin.
Yeah, he said it got me as well. Dr. Smith said. Yeah, well, Instagram, WhatsApp, and Facebook all went
Yeah,
down.
everything owned by or to do, with Facebook. But yeah,
So as you know, I didn't even notice.
same as our Callum says. Oh, it were the Russians that carried out the cyber attack on Capita.
Probably some.
But yeah, Callum come down and says, somebody hacked into me YouTube, and he says, what I can't understand, he says, I've only got about 250 subscribers. He says, who'd want to take my YouTube?
Oh, I think Tracy's getting pissed off down there.
She's getting a bit.
Had enough of this now. Lay down. Well, you'll be going home tomorrow. I've got really good hearing, you say. I can hear what she's saying.
He's like a pocket rocket, though, isn't he, Johnny? He don't sit still.
Full on when he's awake. I need to turn this into a bedroom pretty quick, really. If you were in here with a gate on the night, he can just settle down whether he wakes up or not.
No, we wouldn't get off at gate, would he?
Oh, I'm gonna miss my room.
It's only temporary for a bit.
Only thing I'm thinking is how the fuck do I get that desk up here? That's a solid oak desk of hers up there, down there with roll top bit and all. It's really heavy. I don't think I'll get it up these stairs, to be honest. We had to take out cupboard doors and put drawers off it just so we can get it in the house. I got it years ago as a freebie off this bloody church going family.
Temporarily move it into your caravan, or in.
Oh God, getting it outside of it is hard as fucking taking it up the stairs. No, it won't go in caravan. It won't go through the door.
But it's like us, Johnny. We think.
I've got no room in there as it is for tiles. I've got tools at one end and top tiles at the other.
It's like us, Johnny. We thinking now, if we fill about 5 boxes out at kitchen, where are they going to go?
What have I got in that shed as well? Two big massive stacks of laminate flooring.
And fridge freezer and chest freezer and, oh God, tumble dryer. Oh, it's a nightmare.
But when I do kitchen, I've got to put chest freezer like I go in the living room. Or a cat can sit on it or something.
But it's a bloody nightmare, isn't it?
So where'd you put it? Oh, well, see what the old saying is you can't make an omelette without breaking a few eggs in it. You can't do one room completely without wrecking another room.
This is it. And I says to Chris, I says there's going to be microwave, air fryer, all bits and bobs. Where's them going to go? We're going to have boxes coming out as these. I'm just glad now that they've delayed it a bit. We're not under any pressure to, because
but now you don't know a date, though, do you?
When the box is ordered, we'll make a start. You let me know and say, oh yeah, we could come tomorrow.
But yeah, so I've still got to order boxes yet, and now I'm going to do that a bit later on. And tape and bubble wrap. I'm going to burp.
Feels like I'm moving all over again.
I know, it is. It is like moving though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, it is. You're moving one room into another while you do it to another.
And then it's going to look like a bomb's hit in here because you're going to have everything, boxes piled high.
You have a total change. Have you ever had that room a different way around?
No.
No?
Not really. We have considered it, but...
Yeah, Chris considered it, looked at it and thought, nah.
But our dining room table, it was my mum's. Now it's a glass topped one, but it is one where you can, what's them where you pull it out and fold it down?
Extendable table.
Yeah, well, at the moment it's extended. So I says to Chris, when they do start work, what we'll have to do is make that table smaller so, you know, we can fit a few more things in.
Mm.
But
If you moved the chairs out of there, though, couldn't you get a lot of it underneath the table?
probably, yeah.
You put your chairs outside at back and just cover them up for now. You'd have all that
No, we
space.
could
underneath.
always put them in spare bedroom. The dining room
Yes,
chairs.
and then you'll have all that space underneath. And if you make
Yeah.
the table smaller as well.
Yeah. We see at the moment it's extended. But it's got like these two end bits where you push it in and then it folds down. So it makes the table just like a square.
What are you on about?
So might have to do that. And
Yeah,
then
I've seen that table. It's a big table, isn't it?
put stuff wherever we can fit it in. Oh dear. I mean, we could probably, at a push, put 3 of them boxes underneath the table. At a push. So, but
See, and then you could just set up a little kitcheny bit at the end up one at the table, couldn't you?
yeah.
With your air fryer and that one.
Says to Chris, air fryer, microwave, and kettle and everything can go
Haven't you
on.
got one of them big camping things that you fill up with water and all?
But I did ask them when they came round today. That was another thing that I asked them, and I says, I just one thing I want to know. I says, while I've got your ear, I says, are you going to leave that downstairs toilet till last? I says, he says, oh yeah, of course. He says, you know, we can't leave you without a toilet. Oh, thank you.
We've got to leave you with basic amenities, access to basic amenities.
Yeah, and he said basically, at the end of each day, however long it takes, they will make sure that we've got running water as well.
Yeah.
The same as
Be
Christmas.
Be a milk crate with your sink on top of it.
A milk crate with sink on top. Did you do that, baby? I says they've told us that we'll have access to running water at all times at the end of each day. Johnny says, yeah, they're going to put your sink on a milk crate. Oh dear, but yeah.
No, I've just bought me plastic for the roof.
I can see him, right? The guy says, yeah, we'll not leave you without a toilet. You know why? But he come out.
Not. But yeah, same as I said to Chris, we've got microwave, we've got air fryer. Chris has got like a camping stove, a proper big camping stove, but it's only got one burner. But I've also got my induction hob. So
right,
you know, we're going to have plenty of cooking facilities.
When they did ours, I put my little kitchen underneath the step. I had like a stone table in there. I put my microwave. When they did it was years ago. I had deep fat fryer.
Well, we have deep fat
air fryers then. Didn't have air fryers then when I did that.
But yeah, same as I said to Chris, on that table we could probably set microwave up, plug.
So there you go. Whack your chairs upstairs. Put a little kitchen bit on the end of your table and make your table a bit shorter.
Yeah,
underneath.
Don't tell them about the book.
That way you're not totally destroying your living room when you.
I've got no intentions, Bria. That's a last resort.
Yeah, put it in your neighbour's parking space.
But yeah, he says they can't leave you without toilet facilities. I mean, sod all else, like. But you see, in downstairs toilet, we've got like a little.
They'll give you a posh bucket. It'll have an handle.
We've got like a little tiny hand wash basin. So I says to Chris, you know, I says, you better to have a wash and
It'd be like camping now, but at home.
A wipe down with a wet face cloth.
Yeah.
Do you bitch?
They're going to be known as the flannelettes.
but yeah, it's
Back in wet wipes for your sweaty areas, Alden.
plenty of talcum powder.
Oh, I won't use Johnson and Johnson's one. Not unless you want a bit of cancer.
Chris bought me some from where were it? Pound Stretcher, and it were baby powder, but then underneath it says 100% talcum powder free. I thought, well, how can it be baby powder if it's talcum powder free? I've tried it, and it's got like all gritty bits in it.
Yeah, it's exfoliating.
So I said,
You can actually get liquid talc now, can't you? That's weird. I've seen that.
Not seen that.
Well,
But yeah, on the thing, it does say 100%.
I've ended up with fucking baby bags and prams again, haven't I? I've ended up with baby bags and prams again.
Yeah, but it's classed as baby powder. I don't know.
Got a pram boot, one at top of driveway and one at bloody workshop. Yorkshire, woo!
Being overrun with pushchairs, are you?
Yeah. There's one right back I took apart to properly clean, and Tracy's carrying on because I can't find all bits now. I know where the screws are, they're there over there, but I can't find all bits. They'll turn up.
When you're not looking for them.
Then I'll have to remember how it went back together.
Maybe you should have put some labels on it.
I took pictures, but I think I've deleted them now. My phone's proper on its ass now, it's knackered. We'll have to mug a tramp in bed.
Left-handed cigarettes are plenty.
Where's that?
Dr. Smith says left-handed cigarettes are plenty.
Oh, I don't think I've got the right chat. Oh, there we go. Only just got that one. Yep, no answer at the end with Richard. He might have fallen asleep, you never know.
Hi, Rafal, how are you?
Gets up at 5:30, doesn't he?
Scotty says duct tape and cable ties.
That needs to be bloody wheelie bins. So don't we ever? Got a big crack down one of my wheelie bins.
Oh dear. Do you have to pay for it if you ring them up for a new one? Do you have to pay for it?
Think so, yeah. I'll just tape it up. Really.
I'm gonna say super glue and duct tape.
I've got actually I could fing it back together. I've got hot glue gun.
Yeah.
Probably take about 50 tubes to fucking glue it back together.
I don't think they had that sort of thing in mind when they invented them hot glue guns.
I used it to fix a bit of broken plastic earlier, actually. I'll sleep tonight, but she's got after school club tomorrow, so I get freedom till 4:20.
Callum's at college for an hour. Tell you, it's rubbish. An hour. Same as Chris says. That time I've took him, gone through diversion, dropped him off, come back. It's time to go and get him again.
You might as well just stop there and have a coffee while he freaking does his hour.
Same as Callum says, he's very disappointed in it because he says they're all foreigners. And they seem more interested in teaching them rather than oh, they are English.
English lessons, not English as in bloody speech English. Because that should be language. That should be language studies, not English.
Yeah, exactly. He's on about packing it all in anyway after.
Should grab chalk and say, right, I'll do this English lesson, seeing as I'm fucking English.
But he says that it goes in. If they've got any writing or out to do, and that's it, and they'll turn around and say, well, you may as well go home now.
Yeah, but I bet they still charge for a full fucking day though.
I bet. We're supposed to be there at least 3.5 hours, like he is on a Monday, but he ain't.
I've got a big sheet of heavy duty plastic. It's 4 meters by 3 meters. That's big enough. That
Is
should do the back wall and then the roof bit as well. Really thick, clear plastic.
But
And it's
I mean-
only at Screwfix. I've sent it to my Screwfix, not yours, you know.
oh dear.
So she's got a World Book Day thing, dressed as Dorothy. And then she got to put a PE kit on and do she's doing after school club with a thing called pickleball. It's where you've got like a wooden bat and a ball.
Oh.
Like tennis, but I think you whack it off each other. I don't know. So I said to Keena, don't be hitting anybody with it.
Well, I would say when we were young, we'd got them bats with it on a piece of elastic. Can you remember that?
Alexa, what is pickleball?
Pickleball is a racket or paddle sport in which 2 players or 4 players hit a perforated, hollow plastic ball with paddles over a 34-inch high net until one side is unable to return the ball or commits a rule infraction.
This looks like friggin' outdoor table tennis.
Oh.
Oh, it's gone now. Isn't it? Oh. Seen them, look, they've got like little paddle things. Look.
Oh, where? So it's like tennis, but we're
Looks like senior citizen table tennis.
so
Well, she signed up for it 2 weeks ago, but they said there were no spaces available. Somebody must have. I thought it was TV.
Heard of pickleball, but only through a TV series I watched.
Well, that's what she signed up for anyway. Oh, he's still acting up. Oh, she said you could stop it off now. I keep telling her though, the more you get stressed out with, the more he got stressed out. I know what I'm doing. I said, I love.
But the thing is, it does stress you out when you don't know, what's making him act up. You know what I mean?
He's had a nap already. That's what's making him act up.
So
He's got a bit more of a routine when he's here with us as well than.
But that's the thing. It's sort of like from going from yours back to his dad's. He's probably got a different routine to what you've got. You know what I mean? And it's not giving him a consistent routine. I mean, it was like Callum when he were little, right? He'd have a bath about 6 o'clock, come down. I'd get him all, change his nappy and get him his pajamas on, give him a drink, and he knew at 7 o'clock that he went to bed whether he were awake or not. That were it. And you put him in his cot, come down, even if he cried, don't go up to him, let him, they'll soon settle
You'll have
down.
to do what she normally does. Just lay on the sofa and play music while he goes to sleep. I'll sort this room out as soon as I can.
Brea says it was invented in 1965 as a children's backyard game in the United States.
Well, I took letter this morning with deposit thing because you've got to you pay a £5, but if they complete the whole thing, they get the £5 back at the end.
Well, that's not bad then.
So you have to have it in pound coins this time. There you go.
Coppering up or, going.
No, all in pound coins. They asked for £5 notes. Right, but he got a £5 note. Only got 20s.
Hey, look, I look at it this way, Johnny. Whether it's in pound coins or whether it's all in 50p's, it's still a £5.
I'll start doing butterflies.
You know what I mean? And at day a £5's a £5, whether it's whatever, however you make it up, it's a £5.
I'm not lying. I've only got 20s. 300 quid there.
And has a ooh,
That's to keep us trucking, isn't it?
yeah. Oh, it's State Sport in Washington.
I'm going to swap them for 50s, but you'd only end up with 4, wouldn't you? No.
Hi, Tony.
How you doing? Is everybody
Tony,
content?
got changed to 20.
Yeah, Hazy had gone off. He were going to have something to eat. He says he might come back on. Don't know where Richard is. He went about last night. So
That's
I'm
just to
going
get through the birthday day and night.
So
Good to see you, Tony.
Yeah, it's nice to see you, mate. Yeah, I thought I'd pop in for last half an hour because I know you go on a bit longer sometimes. You know what I mean? But yeah, I was sitting on the floor last time. I'm actually sitting in the chair this time. I sat there that long. I was getting clamped.
oh, we bum going numb.
Yeah, but I have problems with my feet anyway. The circulation problem. You know what I mean? So I sat there that long, and I thought, don't want to search. Can I get up now? My phone was charging up. It was taking bloody ages to charge up last time.
Tell me about circulation problems, Tony. This left leg and foot swell up somewhat chronic.
Yeah.
You know, and my toes look like sausages. They're swollen up that bad.
Oh, dear.
Well, one thing I've noticed, Janet, since I've been off for a while, is you're going up now. You're going up in numbers. It's about time now, I reckon.
And then going back down, Tony.
For some reason, last time ages ago when I come on, I don't want it work. Actually, you're losing a lot of numbers for some reason. I don't know why that was the case.
It's the YouTube game, Tony. You go up, you go down, you go up, go down.
Plus, she has me on here.
No.
I'm too outspoken for YouTube.
Is that what it is? But you've been
They
on
won't let me go live at all.
for a long time. Well, long as I've known you. I told you this.
7 years this year.
This is 7 years. So you've been
On
on
this channel, I'm banned for live, Tony, from going live.
Hey?
I'm banned for live from going live on this channel.
Who is you are?
Me, yeah.
What have you been banned for?
I broke some guidelines.
Yeah.
He has got a second channel which he goes live on.
So because you said something they didn't agree with, they ban you?
No, I set fire to something they didn't like.
That's stupid.
But this is the thing. I mean,
At least they told me though. It took 2 years to find out why.
Yeah, honestly, they're that slow.
you know what I mean? There's a lot worse channels
Yeah, I've noticed that.
out there.
Yeah. Well, I'm taking time off until I sort my health out. But when I letting up how many years I've spent on and off on different channels, it's probably about 11 years I've been on.
Really?
Yes, because I started way back in, I think it's 2010, 2011, I think it was.
I got mine at 2012, but I didn't realise there was an actual way of doing all this for years.
Yeah. I think you started after me. So it's a long time. It's like I think I've got another channel on, a separate channel on. I've not been on there for ages either on TikTok, but it's just similar to stuff what I did on YouTube.
I've just been banned off my third account on TikTok, so I gave up.
But it's not. I mean, for ages and ages, I thought, no, I'm not bothering with bloody TikTok, and a lot of people were going around who were going to Twitch.
I hadn't never ever had TikTok, Tony. Never.
Don't bother with that. It's just another mental health fucking thing.
Yeah. Well,
for some reason, it just does not appeal to me at all.
Well, it's the same with Twitch. I mean, the one I had before the channel I've got now, and all the ones from the original channel come to that one. So I decided to get rid of it, obviously. And a few of them were saying, well, YouTube is not as good as it used to be. We're all going over to Twitch. No, it's bloody business. And I still won't go over to Twitch. I don't think much of Twitch.
I've never. I don't think I've got a Twitch account. I don't.
I mean,
Twitch at night apparently when I'm asleep.
Yeah. Led you
I do the hockey corky.
I've
Turn
never
around.
done anything on it. You know what I mean? All I probably have done in the past is watch other people on off and YouTube. You know what I mean? You've now got a Twitch account. It's the only thing I've ever used that for. But like you said, I don't see attraction in Twitch because I've always been on YouTube for donkey's years. You know what I mean?
But I mean, this is the thing.
Richard says 5 minutes, fell asleep.
Better late than never, I suppose.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think literally, like I said, when I was last on, Bill, I'm on the Lee Vamper Bullseye with that voice. I am one. You know, who's got that voice? I haven't got that voice. You know what I mean?
You'll
Well,
see
like
Richard
I
in
said,
his Rupert the Bear
I
pajamas.
can't believe people, like you were saying, bloody winning in speedboats when they didn't have the facilities to bloody use it. I just thought hilarious.
Partner says he joined in 2006,
Right.
and then
Yeah, I know
uploaded
he's been on
his
a lot
video
longer than me.
in 2015.
Yeah, he's been on a lot longer than me.
Got
But
himself a nice new caravan there, hasn't
yeah, well, like a comment on a few is well, I'm trying to catch up because I've been away that long. And he bought himself a new caravan. You know, the one he had originally, he's bought himself a new one because that was on that was going
he? I
best.
got rid of that one I had, Tony, as well.
But and then I watched that. I think the video for went on about half and something like that, and it was fascinating.
I know I'm interrupting you, Tony, but
Okay.
what's that song? All what's it? It's all aboard this. I forget what it. I know what I can. I can
I got
imagine.
751 subscribers.
Is it something to Zorzorland or something? I don't know. Oh, yeah, it'll come up with. It'll come to me when I'm not thinking about
You'll
it.
jump up at night remembering what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like
I
went
failed the Alzheimer's test. I
down to
forgot my
the
name.
last weekend, and somebody, well, I knew him back through obviously.
ALF report.
I've been in for 15 years, and he's 61 this year. Doesn't look 60. Doesn't look 61.
I'm 48 in 12 days.
Oh, I mean, I made Johnny laugh because I always thought he was the same age as me, but he isn't.
No,
younger-
it's, I've
younger
got
than
3
me.
generations of kids. So
So I've never been your age, you old coot and all this business. I always
I
thought.
weight train at lot. It's just I went grey. All my uncles and all lot went grey in the 30s and that, so I've done quite well.
Is that what? But yeah, for years. I mean,
All my uncles and my granddad at lot, all
I
have
think
got full
that's
head
just
of
why I
hair.
didn't mention that's the one.
I used to think my Uncle Jeff had a birthmark up back of his neck. It
Yeah,
wasn't
this
used up
this
for
one
many
here.
years.
Last Train to Transcendental. Shall we play that when Richard comes in?
If you don't mind your copyright thing.
No.
well, that's another thing. I always thought he worked in the train industry because he's got a train channel.
No, it's just a
He
No,
wasn't
no,
in the
he's
train.
I think it's
talk of
just
the devil in his ear to appear.
Hey,
I was laughing, but honestly, I didn't realise. I mean, this is what you do on YouTube. You've
we were
always
doing bets.
do different things.
When we
All
collapsed up
time
to
for
48
Moo
bets.
Land. There we are. We're going catching train to Moo Land.
He just
There you go.
decided
That's what I've been doing, catching train to flipping Zland.
I don't blame him.
True, that's why I thought he was like one or maybe a troubleshooter.
I've got a 2-year-old that won't go to sleep at the moment. So
I watched it telly at 7:30 and I closed my eyes. I thought, oh, Struggle Street will be on at 8 o'clock. I
Struggle
closed my eyes and then I couldn't, my phone was ringing about 5 minutes ago and I thought, who's that ringing me up about that? And it was a sound I've never heard before. I thought, what is that? Well, that with one eye open looking around the room. It's a different ringtone. And I thought, oh,
Gary says you were on overnight sleeper.
I were. You're right, Gary, I were. Well, like that, looking around the room thinking, what's that beeping?
I dozed off about
in
7:15 and
Richard's
fucking
case,
woke me up.
it weren't bound for Moo Land, they were bound for ZZ Land.
That's it, yeah. You see, I've only just sussed it out how to work my recliner on my settee, you see, and since I've sussed that out, I've done nothing but fall asleep on it.
And here's me worrying myself sick about you. I says, well, he went in last night either. I says, and he ain't been in tonight.
Well, it was exactly the same last night. I was watching you, I had you on in corner over here, and I was sat on settee and all that. And when I opened my eyes, it had just stopped and finished and all gone to bed.
You must be looking average if you're falling asleep like that.
He gets up about 5:30 though.
I do it with ease.
Oh, that
I
depends.
fall asleep with ease if I'm sat comfortable
5:30,
somewhere.
getting up for work, 5:30.
Do I what, sorry?
Getting up at work at 5:30.
I get up it's about usually between 5:30 and 6. It's about time I've hit the snooze button about 300 times.
I was going to say, it all depends how many times he hits that snooze button.
Correct. I hit it a lot, believe me. I've worn it.
Richard's been grounded by Jeanette.
Yeah.
No trolley dolly service for you.
I know when my Google thing goes off, I have to get up. That's my last shout.
Look,
Is that?
literally, I'm going to ask you, your phone, have you got a smartphone?
Have I got a new?
Smartphone?
Yeah.
What
It's a
type
real
of
smart
smartphone
ass.
have you got?
And what?
I've got a battered to death phone.
It's what, Tony?
What type of smartphone have you got?
It's an Apple iPhone 14 Pro Max.
Yeah, the dreaded Apple phone.
He uses all Apple equipment and that though. He's got a Mac and all
Well,
that.
right, is he on what they're called? Them computers, what they're called?
Apple Mac.
Yeah, that's it.
No, he's got all the stuff.
Got all the gadgets, has he?
Got all the
Sure
gear
he's
and
not
no
gone.
idea.
Sure, he's not gone in disguise. He does that other job on the
I've got a
slant.
Samsung phone that looks like somebody stood on it.
I have a Windows computer as well. I have both.
Yeah.
You know,
It's got more cracks than a broken tile.
it's like
It looks like command centre in Richard's
it is
Oh, is
with
it
that.
Andy
like
partner.
Thunderbird?
gaff. It's like,
Thunderbird?
yeah, it's like command central.
Yeah.
There it is.
Oh, look at him. He's showing off his gadgets now.
Do you like Jeanette's cup coaster? These are tiles for kitchen.
Oh, right. Is that going to be your new tiles, you know?
Oh, very nice.
No,
Oh,
Johnny's-
I like it.
Johnny's got more than one project going at the moment, Tony.
Right.
I'll have the
Yeah.
greenhouse. I've ordered the roof.
Yeah,
Yeah, I used to like
it's-
that now, Johnny, that greenhouse.
it does.
It'll have a roof on it tomorrow and the racking in it. And then I can get some plants going in
You
there.
know, and then he's going to tile kitchen floor. Is it order
Yeah, well,
tiles?
get the greenhouse up and running. I want it up and running by this weekend. Then I'm going to build that bug hotel with kids on Sunday. And then
Why don't you do yourself a do-it-yourself channel? I've said this to you a long time ago, Johnny Five. You know what I mean? Do yourself another channel like do-it-yourself.
it's on my channel. I've already got.
Oh, right. I said that to him when they were doing that other thing. I can't remember what it was. He was doing it, and he had somebody else's whoever it were. And I was sitting laughing. He said, "Yeah, I could be alright doing one of them like
What was my last one?
that." Blue
think-
Peter job.
You think desk is like mission control? You want to sit bloody computer box? It's like some attack of flipping Starship Enterprise.
You know what everything works? Every single button and stuff.
That's what I built last, Tony.
Oh, that looks nice.
It's Tracy's home away from home. And it's also Airbnb
There you
for
go.
Jeanette.
Oh,
Like some
it's,
attack of program.
well, it's not like mine, but it's very
It's Jeanette's temporary home. I think.
Oh dear.
They're like
Nice little
something
Texas
that might
spaceship.
change.
We're going to change Jeanette's name to Dusty Springalot.
It's hard work controlling that camera when you've no Tom for front waist down.
You
I'll
know
tell
one
you.
of the things where it changes around, like remote control for your computer.
He's in full relaxed mode, Jeanette.
Hey, it's all right, Gary. It's good as that fire stick. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. You know what I mean?
This is my setup. Hang on.
I want somebody to stump up money so we can go abroad. for about a month. Yeah, a sugar daddy.
Have you got all that sorted, Jeanette? Because obviously it's coming up soon, isn't it?
It's supposed to be next Thursday, Tony. They were starting, but I've just found a text message and it says it's had to be delayed.
Well, is that a good thing or a bad thing, Jeanette?
No, it's a good thing
Right.
because we're having no end of problems with patio doors since the fitting
Have
doors.
you had them back since then?
Eh?
Have you had them back?
Been back. There's about 5 of them stood there today, and they still can't fix
There's
it.
been about 5 on them, and you know what? You know the classic way. You know how many people does it take to change the light bulb,
Yeah.
and it's still playing up. And then we've had
They've replaced the frame, Richard, with another frame, and I don't think the frame
another
fits
guy
right.
out tonight, and he kept saying, "There's definitely something wrong. It's like it's dropping."
Yeah.
So last night we had to leave door unlocked. You could shut
Yeah.
it.
Oh, is it because it's not looking properly?
I don't know, but they came
I've
out.
seen
one
their
of the
patio doors.
workmen- Hi Ali, how are
Big
you?
door.
Workmen came out this afternoon. They were drilling across bottom and
Yeah.
hinges and all sorts,
Yo, Ali. Good to see you.
and it's still not right.
Mm.
And basically, the guy that came out tonight was saying,
Yeah.
"Well, there's not really a lot I can do." He says, "With it being dark,
Why
I'll
are
throw
they
it down,
coming,
and somebody will come out. Definitely come out tomorrow."
why are they coming when it's getting dark? Why can't they come at night when it's a bit light? It's because they've got so many
Yeah.
people.
Because when they came out, we thought they'd fix the problem,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
But
I'll
then
look it up for him.
Chris tried locking it again, and it was back to square
Yeah.
one. And he says when he came out, he says, "Yeah, it's like working intermittently,
Yeah.
and it's this
Yeah.
locking mechanism isn't
Why
like
can't they,
properly."
what's happened to day and age when they just fit something and it fucking works? And just
Yeah, I was thinking that when you were saying that. I thought
There's always something goes fucking wrong with anything you try to get new these days, especially fitted as well.
There's into many problems.
When I put that door on today, Tony, it's
Yeah.
just something I've made out of scraps of wood, and the door shuts and locks.
More than can be
Why
said
can't
for
you
all.
get someone to do something for you, Jeanette? There you got your problem solved.
Hey?
Get him build stuff for you and then go, that should work.
They've only been in a week, Tony.
But they know. But you've only had
They
it
only
in for a week.
we went to Johnny's last Tuesday, and that's when they did windows and door.
Right.
And then they cracked a pane and then knackered with the door.
One of these patio doors glass were cracked in it, and
Right.
Callum's the middle unit were cracked right from one side to other. Well, they come out and done them yesterday, and it's ever since they've about with these patio doors with glass and everything that everything's gone tits up.
Are you sure it's a proper place you've got them from and stuff? Because you don't know where they've got the stuff from, do you?
It's part of renovations that the
Oh,
people,
right.
the people we rent off
Right.
are doing.
So it's the same people doing.
I cut a foot and a half off that door I viewed.
That's your one.
You know that's yeah.
Not much
So
look at
far,
one.
that greenhouse has cost me.
Chris has put Johnny's going to be their new trainer on how to fit doors. Yeah, you know.
They did. The one's got to my other house, and this fucking young lad that says, "Where's joining?" Like he said, "I'm joining." I said, "Fucking how old?"
Yeah, you know what I mean. They come out this after. They come out earlier on. The base plate thing. They were drilling summit and.
He's there staring at the door with a fucking pencil stuck in his ear, and I said, "Do you want me to fucking do it? Just pass it Indian, I'll do it." You know, a good old day.
Yeah, because I remember when we had the
Well,
bathroom.
Tracy got shit faced and ripped the bathroom door off.
Most of the youngsters doing it.
Yeah,
And she
nightmare.
tried to fall asleep.
So they've
upstairs.
now got to come out again tomorrow. 'Cause
Again?
Chris is getting a bit pissed off because
Yeah.
it's been lovely and he's been wanting to go out with drone. The same as he says, because they.
Oh, I bet he's winding that little tosser up over at road with all them vans and cars turning up. What?
I think they should rip everything out and start again. Me, you know what I mean? My Bordeaux spot.
It's called money and time, Jeanette.
Well, if they did job right in first place, Tony, they wouldn't support this. You know what I mean? Chris says today, because the old flat doors were wooden, and even though we were getting a draft in back of his neck, he says, "Can I ask them to put old doors back in?" It says at least they're locked and they're
Are they replacing your internal doors as well, mate?
I don't think so.
Hello, Ali Mac. How we doing? Bulldog Fort. How we doing?
We're getting an echo from somewhere.
Yeah. It's an Android Echo. The dreaded Android.
Yodeling. Ooh.
It's not me because I don't have YouTube on this phone.
Well, sometimes do it anyway because they lag a bit, don't they? Sometimes go on.
But you know, tomorrow's another day. We'll see what happens or transpires tomorrow. Eh?
No wonder you're getting stressed out.
And then on top of that, we thought they were coming next Thursday to do kitchen and bathroom.
You'd be glad when it's all done. It's up to me. You'd be saying, I can't wait till it's all finished and done and dusted.
Oh, God, Tony. That's what I say. I just wish, I could go away.
I had a proper printer. Jeanette, cover up your printer and everything.
It says in that booklet that they cover everything over with dust sheets.
I had a printer that used to print the discs as well.
Hello.
When they did the rewind,
Anybody got a 5-man tent?
Telling me to be quiet.
5-man tent?
5-man tent, plenty of room. Great big jobby.
What was the 3 bit?
It's shaved his small tea off, I see.
Well, it was growing back again today, Tony, and he just says, "Oh, sorry, pass me razor and I'll shave."
I watched last time I got on YouTube. I watched his drone channel because obviously it's just after his drone channel, and he's walking, and in the thing he's doing, and I thought, is that Cliff?
He goes through these fads, Tony, where he lets it grow and then he shaves it off again. It still goes back.
He looks like
part-time beard growers. I don't know.
I thought it looks like he's 12.
Oh dear.
I committed to losing weight, lost weight, committed to growing a beard, and I grew a fucking beard.
I think you should go and do that course.
It goes through stages, Johnny, where it starts itching like that.
When Chris grows his, he looks a bit Zorro.
He looks about 10 years older.
Jeanette's not that keen.
I can just about cope with Tash, but beards is not my thing.
Within a month
in Johnny's case, I'll make an exception.
It literally suits his thing, you see. I can't go out like that because I look. Mum says I look like a dirty hour.
Saying the Jeanette style, you can like it, lump it. Hey, cold weather, you need it. When you get it caught and you zip that.
I've never thought it to be about that, so I can't come out on that.
When you got a baby pulling on your beard or catching it in your zip on your coat.
So would you look young if you shaved all that off? I know I've seen it once before. You've had it all shaved off, and you once I didn't recognise you.
If you flick back in my channel, I've got it.
I didn't recognise him.
This is the thing as well, Tony. Richard had got like his beard, but then he'd also got it growing up sides here. But then he decided to shave these side bits off.
Right.
Yeah, shaved them off. They irritated me.
I remember that.
I always
if I start fiddling with my beard, I'll just end up
shaving it. His hair dyed to like a different colour at one point.
Just for men.
Doing that.
Just
on a live stream.
Well, I'm only in March. We're in March, yeah. I think by next December it should be about here.
But Johnny's beard were a lot longer, Tony. But then he just trimmed it down.
Yeah, I took about that much of it.
It only
It
looks
gets
older
a
than
bit
what it is.
dead-ended at the end, but I condition it all and that, and it's a lot thicker now as well.
That's probably why I always thought he was my age, because I thought I must be married with a beard like that, but it's not. It's his bloody beard. What the
He
hell?
uses beard oil and all sorts.
Yeah, I know. He have a
Turtle
cleans it,
wax.
cleans it. Well, she do with it, conditions it, and washes it, and gets
You
the
can tell if
eye
I've just done a bath, it's all curly.
treatment.
It goes zzz when it's that at bath.
It's like I've been in tumble dry.
You put your finger in a plug socket.
Well, I'm just thinking, when you're doing these jobs, Johnny Fab, when you're building stuff and things like that, does you build at some point? Does your not beard get in the way or something?
Where the fuck would it
I
be
wonder
again?
Oh, I don't know. You know what I mean? I thought,
Hey, up, this is no word of a lie. Callum were eating one of them hot cross muffins today, and I looked over and I went,
Because if I'm welding, it could be a fire risk.
got a great big crumb in his beard.
So if I'm welding, it could be a fire risk. What's that burning smell? Shit, it's me.
Well, in
Like
fact,
when Uncle Albert went to blow out his candle on his pulse and set fire to it.
yeah, in them sort of circumstances, Johnny, you'd probably be best putting it in one of them bobbles.
It does go in a bubble.
is
It
it?
doesn't look like there's much to it when I do it like that.
So yeah, it's less of a fire hazard, you know.
Well, I didn't mean disrespect you, Johnny Fab. I just wondered what would happen if his beard ever got in the way of doing when he's doing something.
No, not really. In fact, in this weather, it's keeping me warm.
Was it?
But yeah, I mean, it's like a hotels. I mean, you know, everything that in this day and age is a risk, whatever you're doing.
Well, are they going to do like I'm thinking that? Are they going to do a list assessment when they come to do the bathroom and kitchen before they start? Or have they already done it?
There's some tits stand there with a clipboard.
Well, there were three tits stood here in here.
Hey, every DIY build with me comes with a guaranteed injury.
So yeah, one would just. I mean, you could tell he was just like a do this and do that kind of fella because he got absolutely spotless boots on.
Jack of all trades, master of none.
You know, clean, pristine clothes. You know what I mean? Yeah, he hadn't got a suit and tie on, but yeah, you could tell he weren't hands on. Let's just say.
Well, I can remember when we had a patio door, there was only two of them doing that.
Hey, oh, I tell you something. One at Workmen is on first name terms with our biscuit.
Is he?
He come in this afternoon and went, "Hey, up, biscuit." So
No, it wasn't that. I just wanted one with his cup of tea.
that made Richard laugh. But yeah, I says to fella that come tonight, and I says that Workman's been here that many times. I says he's on first name terms with our biscuit dog. Oh God. And he let one rip.
He means the dog.
Yeah, he did let one rip. Oh. And I thought, because see, bloke had gone out to his van for something, and he come back in, and I was like, honestly, Tony, I was like this. Because it was down here. And I was going, God.
Oh, when dogs drop their ass, fucking hell. Kill you.
And I'm going like this, and bloke comes walking back in. I says, "It's all right." I says, "He's farted." I says, "I didn't want you to come in and smell something and think that one of us had farted." I says, "It's dog."
I'd have walked in and gone, "Jesus Christ, has something crawled up your ass and died?"
I think something had, Johnny. Ooh, it were a humdinger that one, weren't it?
So I've got a song about that. Made to make your eyes water.
Yeah. Chris says what that bomb he dropped earlier.
It could have something.
Hey, I'll tell you something. You know, when being down here, it really were one of them that made your eyes water.
Mm.
But,
train
I
you're
mean-
on about, Scott? It must be Blue Peach.
What's
That's the only A2 that's
that a cappuccino you're drinking, Richard?
It's no, it's what's it called?
Flat white. Flat
Flat
white.
white.
Yeah.
These are cappuccinos, Tony, because they hadn't got no lattes and
Well,
open heart.
There's two. There's
That
I've
two.
one's
ordered some on
cappuccino.
Amazon.
There's one at
I've got a black cold.
Morrison's, and there's a petrol station. One of them things with machines where you get a cappuccino and it makes a cappuccino for you, and then it gives you a ticket. Well, then,
You see, we got him onto it, Tony, because we've got a Dolce Gusto.
right.
He says to Richard, I says, get a Dolce Gusto. I says, you'll never look back if you like your coffees
Yeah.
or hot chocolate, because Richard drinks a lot of hot chocolates.
Was
I
it?
said, you'll never look back. And yeah, he says it's best thing he ever did.
Yeah.
I know you told me.
He can't close his eyes now.
Again, you know.
It's like he can't keep them open, Johnny.
Can't look back or turn his head.
Oh, he did, Gary says. But yeah, he's even
Hey,
splashed.
Sheffield are dropping those stupid low emission zones. So you'll
Are
be
they?
all right.
Maybe
Yeah.
Johnny reckons they're dropping the low
No,
emission.
they are. It went announced on their website. They're
Yeah,
dropping it
Chris
on.
said he'd heard it.
Yeah.
Could you get that cappuccino on Amazon?
Yeah, I've just ordered. Oh, you can order anything on Amazon.
Yeah,
No.
that's where Richard gets most of his from.
Right.
He got
we
overexcited. He's having
I
to
saw
wedge it
you
in his
about
cup.
all the copies bought. Yeah, I remember that.
But
Because you can tell, because as soon as you log into your account, it tells you exactly what you bought up to a certain time scale.
yeah,
And then you're like, what shit?
buy
have I bought?
again, it's called.
I keep
yeah.
like I've ordered something again last week. Can
Glad you
the
said that. I need to order some rabbit
reviews,
food.
can you review your stuff you bought for other people on Amazon?
Any what?
Can you know that stuff you buy on Amazon? They're asking me every time I order stuff now. They keep asking me to review it because I bought it.
I
there.
only review stuff on Amazon when it's crap. If it's all right, I never
We'd
review
like
it.
your feedback on your recent purchase.
Yeah,
Right,
that's-
so,
yeah. Stars.
Your
and
inflatable chair cushion is shit.
Yeah,
Oh, no, no.
to do
Yeah,
video
something's
reviews
crap
now.
because very often, if you give a bad review, they usually offer you something and bribe you to remove the review.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
The
Richard
camel I ordered has only got one
a
up.
donut cushion, but as soon as he sat on it, it deflated.
Yeah.
Correct.
So he ended up sending it back.
Well, his brother
Correct.
there.
Yeah, my camel came with only one ump.
I can't remember what it was. I ordered something a while back and they replaced it and they offered me 40 quid to get rid of the review. And I thought, well, if that's what they're doing, reviews aren't worth a toss, are they?
Well,
Well, no.
And of course,
I want to think of a day right to a Toyota truck.
not wanting to mislead
But
people.
this is the
I got rid of
thing.
the review and
If
I
you
thought,
remove a bad review, then what's the point in asking them to leave them a review?
yeah.
You know, good, the
Yeah.
bad, and the ugly. You know what I mean?
I can't remember what it were. It were about 6 months ago now, and I thought, bloody hell. And I thought, well, I'll have 40 quid and I'll soon delete the review, no problem.
But that's it. I mean, they ask you to leave a review, but if you leave them a bad review, then, like Richard says, they bribe you with 40 quid and to remove that review. So what's point in asking you to review it if you're not going to be
I'm going to
brutally
start
on
putting
it?
everything shit.
They do that with lots of things. The reviews are very, very misleading on Amazon.
Yeah.
What?
You've got to go right down them. The top ones where it says verified purchase usually means that it's just somebody who's been told what to say. That's the way I look at it. You've got to dig down a bit.
Or bribe to give a good review.
Yeah, at the end of the day, you've got to look how many reviews there is because you can get some that's 100% reviews, 5 stars, but yet it's only had 20 reviews. But if you get someone that's had 20,000 reviews and it's got like 4 stars, you've more of a chance with that. You know what I mean?
Well, what I review, show like, oh yeah, when I bought me Hara Cold, and my traffic signs and something else. And then I said, you know, what were good for in this business. And then somebody through Amazon contacted me saying, what was it? Some nephew, something's going to learn to drive in all this business. But I said, he's a bit young yet at 16. You know what I mean? I said, it's only for like, you know, I don't, what is it, 17 when they start learning? Is it going to be good in another year, basically, what you bought? Because they update it every year, basically.
But yeah, you know what I mean? I mean, my idea of leaving a review, good or bad. You know what I mean?
But you got to be honest in it. You can't
That's
like
it. That's it. I mean, any other site, they ask you for a review, and if you think it's like Asda, I order my shopping from Asda, and then they'll send me an email saying, concerning your latest Asda shopping, you know, what's your experience and this, that, and other, and what could we have done to improve?
I mean, what we could have improved.
In other words, hi, we've been nosy cunts. We want to know more.
It's like Richard. I don't even bother leaving a review because they're going to go through it anyway. You know, whether it's good or bad, but you know what I mean.
Only time it's like leave a bad review is if it's something's annoying.
About things is
when did it last a fortnight?
We have these
TripAdvisor and leaving popular views about the places I stayed at.
Again, that's TripAdvisor's a fickle, it really is.
I've actually been. I'm pretty sure I said to literally somebody you have there on the panel. I said because
hey Richard, I managed to get a wet saw tile cutter today as well.
They don't put pictures up where they've been.
But this is the thing: if you go to a place and you think it's a shithole, you know what I mean.
Got a bit of paint on it, but who gives a shit?
I never have yet.
But you know what I mean. What's good? Putting you know, the facilities were fantastic, the accommodation. You know what I mean. Yeah. What's good in you lying through your teeth and saying it was fantastic when it was shit all right from beginning to end.
I had
day 2. We have diarrhea.
Lots of these places, especially on TripAdvisor, you'll go there. They'll charge you so much to stay in a hotel, and before you leave, they'll say, we'll give you so much back refund, so much % back refund, as long as you give us a good review.
Oh, I've never had that.
You give them a review, and then you send them your email to prove you've left a good review, and then you get a bit of part refund back, and it's
never
common
been in that
practice.
position. Never done that.
Car garages, car dealerships are especially good at it.
No, I've done that.
So you get 6 months.
Yeah, it's only the cockroach was very friendly.
And we'll extend it to 9 months.
Do you know?
I'm not kidding you, Johnny. We went, and I don't mind naming and shaming. We went to a Park Dean Resorts, and it's down Scottish way. It were in Devon,
Right.
Bideford Bay. That were it.
Right.
I am not kidding you. It's the biggest shithole going.
Right.
And I would never recommend that anybody.
Was it like a holiday park? Do you know?
It were an holiday park.
Right.
Full of kids.
But we went in a chalet, and from get go, we walked in and it smelled just like cat piss.
Right.
Sure, no.
So we made a complaint about it.
Yeah.
And they said, "Can you go out for a day? We need to use this machine, and it'll blah 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 blah."
Yeah.
So we went out and about for a day. They tell you a certain time that you'll be able to go back in. Yeah. We went back in and it still smelled the same.
Yeah.
And I were complaining and says,
"We're paying over $1,000 for that."
Yeah, it were about $1,000. We spent on that.
$1,000 for that?
About $1,000.
For what? For holiday.
But we
cost
did
me 153 quid for 4 nights.
We did include the food in that.
Right. Or was it in
No, we went home on Thursday. It was that we were that disgusted with it. We only stopped till Thursday and we said, "Sod this, do you want to go home?" And I went, "Yeah." Get car packed and be off.
And that was Devon,
and that was Bideford Bay in Devon. And we were booked in Monday to Friday. And we paid for all his meals and everything.
Yeah.
But we were that peed off with the accommodation, everything.
course, have Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Why don't you have a look and see what other people are selling them at, Gordon? I don't know. I don't use Facebook.
But
I
yeah,
ain't even got mine up go yet.
disgusted with it, Tony.
Yeah.
I would come home early.
You see, when that, like I said, on TripAdvisor, if I go to a place, if I don't like, if I go for the combination, like you said, if I don't like the combination when I arrive at the place, they've already put a deposit down and they've gone, I'll say it to their faces. I don't go and bad mouth them when I get home.
That's the thing, Tony. We kept approaching them. This is wrong.
Yeah.
There's still that
Only
smell.
good thing with water
Yeah.
soap.
Yeah, that was only good thing about it. Chris and
Yeah.
Callum did water sorbing in swimming pool, and that was only good thing about it.
But you see, this is one thing I was having to do about to the guest houses I went to for the last couple of years when I went to Devon, and they were saying, I was showing them, I said, have these people been to your guest house? It was on TripAdvisor, don't go to this guest house, it's crap and all that stuff. They've never been here. You know what I mean? And they've done the review about them. They've never been there. And I said, well, I don't agree with that.
Some
Well, that's
people
my
are
business.
spiteful,
No, it's your
yeah,
business.
so that.
Oh, they didn't come.
No.
And I told them, so I'll do a thing as long as it's. I actually, when I was there, I had to get.
Same as I've said, Tony. It's no good lying through your teeth and saying,
Yeah,
yeah,
well,
I've enjoyed
understand
my
what
stay.
to
Yeah,
do.
it's a brilliant place to stay.
Yeah.
You know, hospitality is great, blah, blah, blah. If it's not, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Well,
I say it as I see it. You know,
Yeah.
Bideford Bay, Park Dean Resorts, it were a right shithole.
Yeah.
Hey,
Where's it?
I've been to Thornwick Bay before. Partners goes there for his caravan.
But this is the thing, it's got caravans as well as chalets.
Whoa.
And
Well,
they made the excuse when we asked to be moved, we're
Yeah.
fully booked. There's nowhere we can move you to. Thinking that we'd shut up and yeah, but we didn't. We just kept complaining and complaining. And
Sound like something I would do if I
but
went.
as the week drew on, it were falling on deaf ears, Tony.
Yeah, that's
They
no
come
good.
out and pretend to do something like they have done today with patio doors and
They
No.
think you're stupid or something.
They haven't even got a proper dining hall, had they?
no, it were in a pub.
That's what we had as breakfast. in
Yeah,
school.
we'd have to have his breakfast. We just did breakfast and evening meal, and they
Yeah.
were all in a pub setting. I mean,
Right.
that is not, half bored to me, having
Yeah.
to go down to a pub, and it were miles away.
A grand more like your bloody face.
Oh,
It were that far away, Tony, that Chris would take us down there, bring car back, and then walk down if we went down there at night time.
So you weren't on site then?
Full of kids as well.
This were it on site, but the pub were that the place were that far away where you
Yeah.
had to eat it that Chris had to take me and Callum down in car, bring car back, and then him walk down.
Right.
And the pub was full
Doesn't
of
sound much cop then, does it?
Talk to me about Scotland.
Eh?
I said, don't talk to me about Scotland.
Scotland, I know that. Don't like Scotland, do you, Richard?
Yeah, it went in one of them. What do you call them?
Huts, them glamping pods.
Glamping.
Oh, glamping. I
It
could
went
see
on Monday and it was back home on Tuesday.
Now, you're listening glamping to the phone. You've
Did you hear
got
that,
to
Richard?
to Richard next time, 'cause otherwise it's coming on
Like
again.
toilets.
Oh, I'll tell you, look, anywhere you wanted because I'm the only person there. I'm the
Yeah.
only person in a 17 square mile radius.
They're not cheaper than the glamping places.
Oh, that sounds like bliss to me, that, Richard.
It would have been, but it was too much bliss. I was like that in bed, peeping on top of the sheet, thinking there's going to be some mass killer coming.
The best about it, Village Pub only open Saturday and Sunday, and Richard were only there Monday to Friday.
That's not good to Richard, is it?
That is a bit fucking harsh.
Yeah,
Not good to
I
Richard,
got
that.
there and I thought, well, at least there's a pub, there's a restaurant,
Yeah.
and a shop and stuff. I thought, well, at least there's that. And then as soon as I got out, I looked at signs. Everything only open Friday and Saturday and Sunday, and I was there Monday to Friday.
Didn't them that own post office own pub and all?
Yeah, that's it. The pub and the post office were the same building. and it was 17 miles down a kart track. Weren't even a proper road; it was a shingle road, 17 miles
Well,
long.
But on the plus side, it was like overlooking a lock.
Oh, it was right at the side of a lock, right there. You could literally, it was from here to my kettle to lock edge at lock. It were, and all you could hear all night were them flipping weird animals tapping on the roof all night. What they call them? I forgot what they call them. They look like a ferret, but they're not called ferrets. They're
Okay.
small.
Weevils.
No, it was the same kind of animal. Pine martins. Pine
What?
martins.
I've never heard of them.
Pine martin. It's like a ferret.
Yeah.
And they're,
Ferret?
Scotty
They're
says no,
native-
don't go to Stoke on
native
Trent.
Scotland, they are. They're called pine martins. And all night they were like this on roof. They were like strictly pine martin dancing.
And Richard's in there in bed.
Did you get this place on the net, researching on the net where they play?
Yeah, well, what it was, I was at work and I said to it was a girl at work, the secretary. I said to her, I said, God, I just fancy going somewhere and getting away from everything.
Yeah.
And I says, order me somewhere. I said, just book me somewhere up Scotland where it's going to be quiet. And it's funny, we're only talking about it today. She said, would you like me to book you somewhere else? I said, not that bloody quiet. No.
I was going to say this quiet and then this
Oh,
quiet.
it was unbelievable. You could hear a pin drop. It was so quiet.
Well, is that not what you wanted?
Yeah, but it was too much. It was too quiet. I'd
Too
like
much quiet.
Especially when you're there on your own. I mean, it probably wouldn't have been so bad if there'd have been.
When I got there, there was a car park. I was only car park, and my key to pod hung on a tree. I thought, this is not good.
Anyway, guys, on that note, I'm going to shut it down because I'm knackered.
Okie dokie.
I will see you all on the next one. I'll see you Saturday.
Yeah, catch you Saturday.
Set your alarm
Bye.
Saturday.
Take care, all.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye.
See you later, night, Richard. Night, Tony. Night,
See
Jeanette.
you later.
There you go. Johnny's gone as well.